Welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today is April 24th, 2025, and we're analyzing Apple, APL, stock, combining recent news and chart data to give you the best possible insights. First, let's look at some of the headlines. CNBC reports that Bank of America has lowered its price target for Apple to $240 from $250. However, Wedbush's Dan Ives remains bullish on the stock for the long term, even after cutting Apple's price target. Yahoo Finance also reported the EU fined Apple €500 million over App Store restrictions. Forbes predicts Apple could reach $1,000 by 2030, contingent on new growth vectors and category expansion. Now, let's turn to the charts and see how this news is reflecting in Apple's price action. Looking at the daily chart, we can see some significant volatility in Apple over the past year. We saw a dip down to around $170 in early April of 2024, and now we are currently at $204.60, with an open of $206. So there has been a downward trend for some time. However, before that, we reached highs near $260 in late December of 2024, but since have failed to break those highs. Zooming in on the past few months, we see a consolidation pattern forming. The stock has been trading between roughly $165 and $225, and as of April 24th, it's around $204.60. This suggests a period of uncertainty as investors weigh the various factors influencing Apple's future. Let's now check out the 1-hour chart for a more detailed short-term view. Looking at the 1-hour chart, there was a massive sell-off due to some news. On April 3rd, we see massive volatility due to that news. We need to see how the stock acts in the coming days to see if it can reverse back up. Now looking at the 15-minute chart, and we can see small support at 191.65, but this is very weak. We need some stronger supports to suggest a bull bias is possible. There is too much choppiness in this short time frame, so we need to zoom out further to see broader supports. Back to the daily chart, key price levels to watch include the $190 support level. A break below this could lead to further downside. On the upside, $225 acts as a major resistance. A sustained break above this level could signal a bullish trend. If the stock can break out of $225, then the likelihood of the $1,000 target from Forbes becomes much more realistic. Based on current conditions, I'm slightly bearish in the short term, expecting a test of the 190 support. However, for the long term, Apple's strong fundamentals and potential for growth in new markets still make it an attractive investment if it can prove they can reach that $225 level to establish new higher support levels. Keep an eye on the news regarding the EU fine and any developments in Apple's product pipeline. These will be crucial factors influencing the stock's trajectory.